Welcome to the JCI Mille Collines 2023 end of year celebration. Okay, so who do we have in room? We have Amina. Welcome. We have Mom. We have keep on just keep okay. We have Bernard. We have Christia. You're all welcome. So just to be punctual, to just be on time, go on the next slide, and then we're going to have a GCI creed before we start. We believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life.
That faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life.
That the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations.
That the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations.
That the economic justice can best be won by free men through the free enterprise.
That economic justice can best be won by free men through free enterprise.
That the government should be of laws rather than of men.
The government should be of laws rather than of men.
That the earth's great treasure lies in the human personality.
That earth's great treasure lies in human personality.
And that the service of humanity is the best work of life.
And that service to humanity is the best work of life.
Yes, thank you. All right, so let's have some some music to put us in the mood. Next slide, please. All right, thank you so much. So my name is Landry Savana. I'm going to be the moderator on today's program. So, and this is the agenda for today. So we have done the creed already. We are going to have open remarks from JCI Mille Collines President 2023. And then we have an icebreaker. We have our reflection on our achievements in 2023. And then we're going also, celebrate our members, team, and all supporters. We have an interactive session, our toast and cheers, looking ahead, inspiration messages for 2024, and then members spotlight and success stories. And then we have a closing remarks and an invitation to join the JCI Mille Collines. So, and then we have a Q&A. Plus feedback, and then we can close with the dance and the group photos. I hope it's going to be an amazing evening. You can stick with us throughout. It's only going to take just 90 minutes before we have to close on time before 7:30. So without just delaying, taking too much time, I would like to welcome our president, Mr. Fash. Thank you. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Landry. So I just wanted to start out with, welcoming all of you for joining us today. It's really a pleasure to have all of you joining us from anywhere you're joining us from. And for people that are not JCI members, just wanted to share with you that this is a JCI meeting, and JCI means Junior Chambers International. And we are in more than 100 countries of the world in 5,000 locations. And our vision is to be the foremost global network of young leaders. Our mission is to provide leadership development opportunities that empower young people to create positive change. And this community is a community for leaders anywhere, usually from the age of 18 to 40. And of course, even beyond 40, there's always a place for everyone. It's a membership network, and we really take people on leadership journey, providing them the environment that they need to be able to thrive and to be able to grow. No matter the sector you are in, so far you want to become a leader and grow your expertise as well. JCI Mille Collines is a local chapter in JCI Rwanda. And we are really, really excited to have all of you join us today. I mean, what you're going to be hearing today would be about what has happened this year within this local chapter and what are we hoping for in the next year as kind of inspiration. And at the same time, you get a chance to network with other people and to see what are the ways you can connect with us even beyond the celebration that we're having today. But we're really glad to have all of you joining us today. So thank you and welcome again. Back to you, Landry.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. President, JCI Mille Collines. It was really a pleasure having you, and then we can move on swiftly, and then go to the next step, which is we are going to reflect on the achievement of 2023, and we would like to have Ismam. Okay.
Thank you so much, Landry. Hello, everyone. My name is Mamja, as Landry was saying. And so today we are going to present our annual report of JCI Mille Collines 2023. So what have we been doing since we took on board? So the content of today's meeting is like this. So first of all, we'll present you the team, our organizational culture. We will also talk about the objectives that we have for the year and then how we executed them through our action plan. We will also talk about what we've been able to achieve throughout the year and close off with a thank you note. So without further ado, meet our team. So first of all, meet Fash, so Fasaranti Damilola, who is our local president, and then Sharon, who is our vice president, who is the secretary general, and then Landry, which is our planning and engagement officer. So these amazing people were able to pull out all the things that you will see in the slides. And I will not also forget to mention that we were also supported by our past president, who is also Amina. So hi again, Amina. So first of all, JCI Mille Collines, we have an organizational culture. So what is that? So our vision in the organization is to accompany JCI on their vision to be the leading global network of young active citizens, as Fash was mentioning just before. And to do that, our mission is to actually provide development opportunities that empower young people, that create positive change at the grassroots level. So we also need to have an impact in order to achieve this mission and vision, which is actually to spearhead change in the functioning and outreach of JCI Mille Collines. So all of this will not be possible without a team culture. And our team culture, the first thing that we have is functionality. So when we say the meeting starts at 5, we will start at 5. We also believe in effective task execution, so making sure that we are delivering on time and effectively. And we also believe in collaboration, because without it, we will not be able to do anything. So these are the things that we based our functioning and also our leadership on. And then to just elaborate more on that, on February, when we started this journey, our president, Fash, so shared a word. And then the theme for this year was Ignite Your Spark. And Ignite Your Spark is a call to action that is to harness a collective energy in order to push members' engagement and also launch innovative initiative and as well celebrate our members. So their gifts, what they've been able to achieve, and all of that. And we also believe in making a lasting difference, which is not possible without all of the things that we just mentioned. So on February, our local president shared a word with the members, and this is just a screenshot of what it was. So in just a very brief note. So we started this year by setting off objectives, and we have a number of them. So the first one we wanted is to increase membership by 100%, which meant having very many new members that exceeds what we had last year. And also the second thing is to achieve 100% onboarding rates on new members. So making sure that people who join in our organization are on board. They know what JCI is about. They know our objectives. They know how they can engage in, and more importantly, how they can make a difference. And we also have a goal to have more formal organizational communication, and also increase members' engagement by 40%. So that means being able to communicate what we are doing right now and in the future, having members on board, just having that communication flow from the board to the members, and also increase members' engagement by asking them what they want, what they need, how best we can support them, and how best they can benefit from the organization. And lastly, we wanted to drive key projects and also expand the corporate network and impact by 75%. And this was also demonstrated throughout the year. So this is the objectives that we set up in the beginning. So the board met and said, this is what we want to achieve. And then now when you look at it by the numbers, so we have a increase in 17%. So last year, or 2022, we only have 4 members, but in 2023, we were able to achieve 17 new members, which is actually more than 100% that we set out. We were also able to onboard all of our members. So throughout the year, we had 4 onboarding sessions compared to 2022, which was just 1 onboarding session. So this is as well more than 100% of achievement. And when you calculate the number of events we were able to do in 2023, it is 30 compared to 2022, which was just 5. So these numbers are actually very factual and really highlight the amount of work and progress that was able to be achieved throughout the year. So now let's see how all of this was achieved through our action plan. So we started, the board started or took office in February. So we will talk by quarter. So in February, March, and April, we were able to achieve a number of things. And that started with a team onboarding. So the board member, we had a team onboarding, met, see who is Fash, see who is Sharon, who am I. So just discuss that on a broader basis, and also set goals, as I was saying, and just see how we will drive all of this forward. We also engaged with our members, so that included one-on-one calls, asking them their needs, offers, and all of that. We also did a brand analysis, which means seeing what JCI Mille Collines have achieved in the past years and seeing what it is. So everything from vision, mission, just everything related to the branding of the organization. So what has been done before and where can we bring it with our team. So that was done. We also did an event called Golden Hands, and we celebrated the diversity of our team during the International Mother Language Day. We also celebrated International Women's Day, and then we were able to share a quote of what leadership means, what women in leadership means, and all of that. We were also able to produce a research report on opportunities in Rwanda for both students as well as professionals and also entrepreneurs. We also organized another activity that is called Be Seen and Heard, that is about personal branding. And we did members onboarding, we celebrated Genocide Memorial, World Creativity Day, and had another event about stand out from competition, which touched about how you as a person can leverage your skills and just put yourself out there and be different from the group. So that was the first quarter of the organization. So the second one, so May, June, July. So our members, Fash and Sharon, so they were able to participate in AMEC that was held in Zimbabwe, and in that they were able to hold a lunch with top executives of JCI and also JCI Foundation and also JCI International, meaning JCI is in other countries. And in the second quarter, we were also able to hold another session or event that was called Accelerate Your Career Journey, which is about career advancement, skills, and all of that. We also had leadership circles, so effective networking for professional, because we all know now that networking is very key to a professional's success in his or her career. We were also able to do a general board and members meeting, so to connect with our members and all of that. And fun. We also did a game night. Yes. So now our third quarter, happy. We now have a new wed. So the wedding of our Vice President Sharon. We had another onboarding members, and I'll also touch on this because in the beginning, you remember we said that we wanted to onboard our member so they will know what JCI Mille Collines is. So this is one active step of achieving that. We were also able to launch the 100 Champs project, which is also one of our pillar projects that the team were able to pull out for this year. We also did team formation for this project, so knowing who is doing what and how we will just get all the participants on board. On the third quarter as well, we're able to have an event that was about African tourism and economic development, given that we're in Rwanda and how many and the opportunities that are present in the tourism sector. So we also did a national convention to reconnect and gather with our members as well. So on our fourth quarter now, which is from November to December, so we had our 100 Champs onboarding. So up to 180 people joined this project. So also pillar projects rolling, new members onboarding as well, and also a new board democratic elections because now we are in December and we need to hand over. So we did that. We are also now doing the 2023 end of the year celebration, and we will produce an annual report capturing more in detail what we've been doing from February until December in a very broad spectrum. So that was the year, and actually what an actual year, because it was actually very full of actions and stuffs and everything. So now achieving all of that needs a strategy, and these are our four pillars that we engage or laid out. And the first thing is about engagement. So we decided as a board, how can we increase members' adherence and also engagement? So that was done from the beginning. So we had a jam board as a team. So and decided how we will do that. We'll also have 100 Champs project, which is about entrepreneurial leadership and all of that. So through the engagement, we're able to achieve more. We were able to onboard more members and have more onboarding sessions, and also have a tangible impact through the 100 Champs project. We also celebrated creativity because we wanted to do things differently. And then I will now just play a little video.
hano habereye ibintu byinshi kandi byiza twabikunze, twabashije kumenya agacupa ka parasitike nyine wawubona ukabona nta gaciro gafite, tubasha kumenya ko twagakuramo ikintu cy'agaciro kandi cyiza kidufitiye umumaro. Twabashije kumenya guteka ibyo mu gikoni, amandazi byari biryoshye, byagenze neza, tumenya gushushanya, ni byinshi pe twabikunze cyane.
I'm very excited to be able to do something with kids. It's something that I enjoy doing. I did a lot in Nigeria, and to be able to do it again after 2 years, it was really a surreal experience for me. I enjoy talking with kids, trying to bring creativity out of them, and also the interaction was so lively. I'm really very excited. I can't wait to do this again. And thank you for the opportunity to bring it.
It was amazing seeing the creative mind of all the youth that was with us today. I'm eating their donuts, and it's really yummy. We made beautiful things out of. We turned trash into treasure. So we used water bottles, plastic ones, to make significant holder for pencils or pens that you can carry in your bag and actually can multiply them. And who knows, maybe sell them for a cost. So it was really amazing, and there was no right or wrong way to turn these papers into something. So everyone had to use their, thinking and collaborate as a team. And I would really wish that this would go beyond just a small group of people. We can have it in schools, and people can. JCI!
So that was to celebrate creativity, as I was saying. We were also, marketing was one of our key focus this year, and then we were able to do that. And we created JCI Mille Collines online platform, so from LinkedIn to Twitter to Instagram. So, and we engaged with people even beyond Rwanda, and that was demonstrated in the events that we held. And we got the recognition from the Rwandan government through its Ministry of Youth, so acknowledging what we've been able to do so far. Leadership as well, as I was saying, is very big on the team. So as I was saying in the beginning, we started with a Jamboard. So each and every member decided what they wanted to achieve, how they want to achieve it, and the impact they want to have by the end of the year. And then we did a monitoring and evaluation 6 months in. So each and every one of us asked ourselves how we are doing number-wise, how we are doing in the goals that we have set when we started this journey. We also strategized a lot on how to be able to make impact and achieve our mission and vision, and just stick to our organizational culture, and engagement as well was a big thing, because we are dealing with professionals, students, entrepreneurs. So how can we all engage them into this, and how we can as well keep ourselves engaged into JCI. So that was, and this is just a recap of JCI 2023 in images. So the events that we have, you can see the members need an offer, very many meetings, just strategizing and everything. So we can see that it was a very good and packed year, filled with actions and impacts and good stuff. So in terms of that, we were able to secure partnerships and also have some funds. So in terms of partnerships, we were able to partner with other JCIs, such as JCI Zimbabwe and JCI Mali. We're also able to partner with Daste Africana Restaurant, so thank you, Titus. And I am a think tank with Edmund, and thank you to Amina. So we were able to partner with her company, so Saye company, and the company that our president is working with or on. So People Academy in Rwanda, and also the JCI Foundation, so the bigger organization. We also laid out some potential collaborators, so PSO Rwanda, UNESCO. We're able to also discuss with 8 public/private primary schools in Kigali, and also secure a potential collaboration with Sajay Gamza Microfinance. So it's a bank. And in terms of funding, we were able to apply and secure a 4,000 USD fund from JCI Foundation, and secure also $400 in crowdfunding. And most importantly, we were able to achieve 100% membership fee collection from our members. So these are the things that we were able to do as well. And we all know that every organization faces challenges and pitfalls and everything, but we also know that we learn from our lessons. So the year has been challenging in a way, and those challenges started from the finance. So we started out with little to no finance. And then there's also another challenge that is about members' availability, because of the caliber of the people we are dealing with. Availability is very, I can say scarce, but then on the other side, they were also able to engage in the events that we created or that we are doing, if they were put on board and everything. So I think it was just a matter of letting them know early enough and engaging them. And we also faced the challenge of having a very ambitious action plan in the beginning. And that is also a double sword, because it allowed us to achieve a lot during the year, but there were still some projects that were not able to be implemented. So from that, the lesson we learned is, first of all, the ownership. So taking ownership of the projects, taking ownership of your I can say, of how you conduct yourself, of everything that we are doing, because if not, this will not exist. So ownership is one, and it is just not on the board, but also on the member side. So bringing them on, and that leads to the second one, the second lesson learned, which is engage members from the beginning. So, and the third one is also leverage internal resources and connections. So instead of going outside or elsewhere to find the things we need, I think we learned that talking to members about it, bringing them on board and everything, I think that helped us a lot. So that leverage allowed us to organize many more events and at a cheaper cost. So those were the lessons learned. And then I thank you all, and thank you and thank the board, my team members, thank also every member that is in this organization, and wish a very good farewell to the next team that will be taken on board as well. So thank you so much. I will take it back to you, Landry.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. And also thank you for the whole GCI members, GCI committee, GCI supporters, everyone. So let's give them a hand. Let's give them emojis, hands, everything. They have done a lot, despite the challenges. But we cannot thank them enough. Let's hear from the GCI national president to join us in this celebration of the achievement. And Miss Clementine Mukaman, the floor is yours. All right, so maybe she will join us later, but she was on call, our national president. So now we can go to the next item. Maybe she will give her the floor when she comes back. So on the next item, we have we are going to do a networking. So we're going to create, go to make some to go in the breakout rooms, and then we are going to have 10 minutes to just brainstorm what are the unusual things that we are grateful in 2023, and then what could be the other things that we can do better in 2024. So I would like to request someone on a text to put us in a breakout room, and then we have yes, it was supposed to be 10 minutes, but you know, I've spoken. I've used like 1 or 2. Maybe we can use like 8 minutes to brainstorm like one item on each exercise, and then maybe each group will present when it comes. Is everyone back? I hope so. Yeah. Let me request our group to start presenting, as maybe the other group also will be ready to present. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I was in the group with the Nandri and Samake, and on the first question, something unusual that we are grateful that it happened with JCI. We say that it's the level of engagement between the JCI members, and the second one is the way we've been able to engage with other JCI members from Africa and Middle East, because at the moment that we attended AMEC 2023, JCI Mille Collines members were represented in numbers. So we were really like challenged with the level of engagement and how they have been able to secure some grants from JCI office, and also the way they are really close to their governments in terms of even they can even be invited when the government is seeking for the advices in terms of policies. So we were really like, that's something that really touched us in our group, and what we can do better is to raise up the communication in terms of communicating the work of JCI. For example, now we, as JCI Mille Collines, we've been able to have 100 champs, and it's something that is really good, that even attracted more non-JCI members to be able to learn more about what we do. So we say we have to grow or to sustain the good things that we have done in this year. We're saying for example, we have like 100 champs project, why not? Maybe we can have 1,000 champs. So something like that. So it's more of communicating our impact that can even attract more people to join JCI Mille Collines, and also to sustain the members that we have in terms of engaging them and communicating more beautiful things that are to come. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Amina, for sharing for the group. We can have maybe the next group to share what they have come up with.
Okay, thank you. In our group, I was with Fash and Chantal. Among the things that each of us was grateful for example, myself, I was grateful that I joined in the middle of the year, the same as Chantal, but I was able to participate in some activities, including online meetings, I think too, and one project which is about competition, innovation, and creativity in schools. Fash, as the president, of course, he was very active, and we achieved a lot. He was very grateful for that. And Chantal was very grateful that even though she joined a little bit late in the middle of the year, but she was able to attend an online meeting. And for next year, as myself and Chantal, we are planning, or we are expecting to be more active next year. We are planning to be fully participating in all activities, especially in the implementation of projects. And Fash, he's nothing without serving. He will keep serving, and hopefully he will even serve better or more. So this is for our group. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Emmanuel. I think we remain with the two. They can just help us go fast because we are running out of time. So
okay, I can go, and for my group, I can say Bernard can go ahead and share. Bernard highlighted that he was very grateful that he found JCI because he was looking in 2023 because he was looking for something or an organization that will help him develop his leadership skills, and that he was very glad that he found JCI and will be engaging much more in the upcoming year. And about one thing that he wanted to do better in 2024, so it's about engagement. So engaging more with the activities and also having clearly lay out his goals and objectives for the year, and also finding support to achieve those goals. So that's what he touched on. And I'll hand it back to you, Landry.
yes, thank you, man. All right, so think we can move on to the next chapter, which is looking ahead with an inspiration for 2024. And I would like to welcome Mr. Igiraneza Origen, the 2021 JCI Rwanda National President, to take us through this stage. Thank you. The floor is yours, Mr. Origen.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and greetings. First of all, I would like to start by thanking the people behind the organization of this call or this celebration, because it means a lot when people from a local chapter come together to discuss the journey they went through in the whole year, and also to look back of what they have done well or the areas that they need to improve on. So to start, I would like to make a small confession. You know, maybe some of you don't know, I was groomed from another local chapter, which is not this one. A disclaimer to that. Back in 2015, I founded, together with other colleagues, we founded JCI Kigali Youth. And for a couple of years, it has been one of the most active local chapters until recently when JCI Mille Collines took over. And I would like to congratulate you, starting from our dearest local chapter immediate past president, Amina, to the current president, Fash, and his team. I know all of you are here, but this is a moment where you need to be proud of yourselves. You have really done an amazing job. We saw it in the presentation that Mami has done. It really communicates in volume. And a round of applause to you all, to the work that you've done. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but you really deserve applause. But then, this presentation or the whole scenario of when I look at the whole year and how things went, it demonstrated to me two things. Much as I'm congratulating you to the work you've done, but again, if there is this saying that says, to whom much is given, much is expected. So you've been given a good leadership. You've been showing us that you can do more and better this whole year, and we expect more from you in the coming year. So I know there are people who have We are in the middle of election to the new leadership for the next year, but understand that you have this responsibility and assignment to keep growing JCI Mille Collines as it has, or as it is going on, as like of now. So there are a couple of things you should keep in mind. And this is not only for people who are coming in the next year leadership, but again, those who have been involved in the current year's leadership. Your legacy is not about what you've done this year alone. It's also how you sustain the activity and growth that the organization has witnessed, so that the people who are coming after you also perform better. A good leader is observed from who follows or who successes them, not just about what they have done alone. So this is an assignment to the current board, to the current local chapter board, to understand that your responsibility doesn't end in current year. You know, people say you can delegate authority, but you'll never delegate responsibilities. You have responsibilities to lead, you have responsibilities to inspire, you have responsibilities to mentor people behind you, and you also have responsibilities to nurture leaders for the future. And you put the bar higher to the people who are coming after you. And if you don't provide a proper and a good guidance, it might not perform as you did. And guess what? It won't be only the failure of those who came after you, it's also the failure of people who were involved this year, because they couldn't spend much of the time nurturing the future leaders. At JCI, looking at this was more of a local perspective. Looking at the global perspective or national perspective, we are a leadership organization that nurtures the future leaders for the world. And that's why we always work under one tradition. We had a conversation lately in the WhatsApp group. I guess some of you followed. It's 1 year to lead, indeed, but it doesn't mean that your responsibilities end after that year. It's actually when you are in, it's a start of always evolving, always growing, always trying new new responsibilities, always trying new horizons of the best things you can do. So with that, I challenge those who have been actively involved into the leadership of this year's local chapter to shine higher. We want to see you growing, not only locally, but nationally. Why not internationally? The ball is in your hand, because you have all it takes to be global leaders. But now, making a transition from the activities, the action plan, and everything I've seen that you've done, it's now, I would say, like, I have no doubt that you've done much, or you have already set up the ground for the local chapter to keep thriving. So it's the moment now you start thinking of how you market these activities on a global or the area perspective or area arena. We have Fash. Congratulations, Fash, for participating in the debate championship program in during the area conference. You really presented our country and your local chapter well, and we need to see more of people, more of other guys also coming up to follow your footsteps. Why not you also being challenged to move forward to win that award on area level or even international during the World Congress? So don't ever think like your work is done. It was just a start of a big thing. So now I would like to, as I mentioned, that some of your programs, looking at GVC, JCI virtual community, you should market these activities. You should market all of these things that has been done in GVC so that other people, all other local chapters can see what you've done as far as the activities or the action plan are concerned. And through that, there is what we call in JCI 100% efficiency. I don't know if you have ever heard of that, but every national organization is graded based on how they have been able to participate in various JCI activities or even meeting certain deadlines. Mame mentioned something very important about how they managed to get the 100% membership. And if I may say so, congratulations for that, because this is incredible. But again, understand that we need to have the membership retention. We don't want to see the people whom were recruited this year dropping out. We need to understand how best we can support them to stay. We need to understand how best they can, help our organization to grow. So have in mind, and I'm also throwing this to challenge those who will be coming up or who will be taking over the leadership in next year to understand that the membership retention is important as well as new recruitment of new people coming over. And regarding the programs you've done, again, think of how you can now start organizing other programs or activities that aligns with JCI. Here I'm talking about creative young entrepreneurs. I'm talking about TOIP, 10 outstanding young people. And these are kinds of events that can be organized at a national or a local level. And once they are done, some of these people who participate on the local level can be recommended to participate in an international or area level. And through that, we can secure some not only grants, but the awards through participation and also seeing the number of people who have participated into those programs. So this is an assignment I'm giving to you all, and it can be done. I know it's possible because looking at what you've done, it's really incredible, and doing more or continuing with what you've done to build on it, to go higher, it's possible. Now, let me wind it up as I was talking about what is happening internationally to also tell you what is coming next year. I'm pretty much sure that everybody knows that next year, 2024, is ours. When I say ours, it's the 2024 is for JCI Rwanda. The 2024 is for JCI Mille Collines. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but I will elaborate a little bit. JCI Kigali Mille Collines was the one crowned to host, it's the local chapter crowned to host the area conference for Africa and Middle East through JCI Rwanda. This means a lot for a local chapter. And congratulations for you all, JCI Mille Collines, for your representation during the area conference. You had a big number of participants when we went in Zimbabwe this year in May. And also, we want to see that happening, you being much and more involved into the whole organization coordination of activity. There is good news. And this good news goes to everyone here on the call. Number one good news is when you volunteer to join the organizing committee. Now I'm moving from talking as the former national president to talk as the deputy COC for the conference so that we can all be aligned and be at the same page. So the good news is when you volunteer to participate in the conference or you join the organizing committee, you know what happens? you'll save up to $530 that you could have paid in registration. Isn't that enough? Isn't it good? You should clap for the COC for thinking about you guys. Why not? I don't see your happy faces. Huh? So just get to know that everyone who be a volunteer in the conference, that's how much you can save. 530 minimum, $530 for as a participation fee. Because the rest of other people who will not be either being local or international, they will need to pay the registration fee. So if you are part of the organizing committee, that's the benefit. So you can enjoy that benefit. Number two is that we are going to put out the call for volunteers, and this is aligned with the previous benefit I shared with you. We are going to call for volunteers to join various committees that we've created to help us coordinate and advance activities or preparations for the area conference. So please be alerted whenever you see the link shared. Be the first person to write down your name and also to choose where you want to contribute. There are so many benefits associated to that. And the experience when we talk about what we've benefited from JCI, we can go over and over and over, and this time won't be enough for us. Even this whole evening cannot be enough for us to talk the experience we've seen as being part of the organization. But one, I remember me personally, when I first joined the organization, I just went in as a whole volunteer. Everything I was doing was just volunteering until someone said like, hey, here's an opportunity that you can also use to join JCI. And eventually I had to grab it. So you might not know that this is your moment. You might know that maybe this whole preparations were waiting for you to come on board. So please go ahead, make sure that you volunteer your time. That's the best, or that's the minimum requirement you can have when we ask you to join JCI, because what you gain is a lot more. You won't get paid indeed, but the benefits that you collect over years, since you're active or even after the moment when you've been serving into the organization, you find that the investment was not in vain, to actually be exponential as time goes by or goes on. So I don't want to take much of your time because I know we are already out of time. Let me wind it up from here and say congratulations once again to JCI Mille Collines, all of you, for the work you've done, for the LOM being the most active in the current year, and the challenge to, I saw the national president here, I don't know where she is now, but challenge to those who are coming next year to keep it up, or if you don't, other LOMs might also overtake you and then shine more. If that's what you want, let's see how it goes. 2024 is few days to unfold, and we'll be there watching how it takes and where it takes us. All right, so wishing you all great evening, and I can't wait to celebrate more with you and having recording more achievements and successes with everyone here. So thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you so much, Origen. Thank you for the sharing, like the opportunity that is coming up in 2024. From the comment section, I mean, from the chat, I can see people are ready to grab the opportunities. So without further ado, let's hear from the JCI president. He's going to tell us how we can join. And then maybe when you join, you will know how to go in that organizing committee that will help in preparation of that coming event. You can hear that you can even save up to, $590. That's a lot. So let's hear from Mr. Fash and tell us how people can join. Thank you, Fash. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Landry, and thank you again, Origin, for your inspirational words as well. Especially for people that are joining us today that are not JCI members, just wanted to quickly share with you how can you be part of this? And of course, if you're already a member, just also maybe inspire you a little bit as well to continue to be active and to see the possibilities that is there. Just to reiterate, the global mindset of JCI is that we want to make our members know that they're special, okay? And actually, you are special. And within the room, we make sure that this is also something that you experience. So one, we want to make sure that while you're here, you're able to use your skills, your expertise, and your talent as well to be able to drive things. So meaning that as you come as a member, you stay. Okay, so it's not like you come this year and the next year you're like, okay, I don't think this is the place I want to be. So that's one. Two, we want to make sure that you are transforming yourself and you're transforming your profession as well. As an individual, you have skills, talents, and possibilities in your profession and in your work. There's a whole lot of things that is happening there as well. How can we help you to accelerate that? So that's another thing that we try to do. The last one is, yes, you might be operating within your house or within your organization, but we want to get you beyond just your organization and your home. We want to get you into, for example, this is the local chapter, but interestingly, even at the local chapter, we're able to partner with other JCI members from other countries. So even at the local level, you can start connecting with people beyond Rwanda, beyond Kigali, beyond Africa, and those are the kind of opportunities that you get as well. So even at the local level, as a member at the local level, you have the opportunity to connect. We have a global platform where when you sign up, you're able to connect with people as well. Now, the thing is this, all of these possibilities are there, but depends on you taking them. Okay, so we will give you all the access, we'll give you everything that you need to be able to connect with people from anywhere in the world. It's on you to decide that, yes, you want to connect or you don't want to connect. So our goal is that we want to make sure that you are that enterprising young leader and you're able to change your own world and, of course, change the world of other people as well as you're breaking challenges and breaking barriers across the world. Just in case, well, you're trying to think, so what exactly happens in here? Well, on 4 levels. One, we are all about business and entrepreneurship. So if you've been thinking about going into business or solving problems, even within the organization, so there is what we call intrapreneurship, which is solving problems within the organization or you're working for someone. So that's possible. 2, international cooperation, like I said, within the local chapter, you're able to connect with people from across the world. 3rd one is individual development. If you're not developing yourself, then how are you going to develop other people? So our goal is to make sure that as you're developing yourself, that is connecting and that is really helping you to build whatever portfolio or profile you need to be able to go there to the world and make changes. And the last one is community impact. We believe that there are challenges in our homes, in our communities, and in the world. At JCI, we want to help you to be able to develop the skill set you need to be able to solve those kind of problems that you see either in your community or around you in that sense. So those are the 4 levels that we would be able to work with you to get you into solving problems that you see in your community as well. Just in case all of these things does not motivate you enough, I would just say you should take a picture of this, okay, of this screen that I have here. These are all the past leaders of JCI Rwanda over the past 19 years. Google some of them, okay, and just find out what each of them are doing. And that tells you the kind of caliber of people that we have within this JCI community. And maybe that could be the inspiration you need to know that this is the right place for you to be. Now, I'm leaving you with this basic question. You've read about all of the things that have been done well within this community and some of the things that have been shared as well. My question to you is, what difference will you make in 2024? 2023 is done already, I would say. What do you want to make happen in 2024? What kind of difference do you want to make in your own life, in the lives of the people around you, and the lives of the community members as well? And then my other question is, what legacy do you want to leave? So at home, what kind of legacy are you living every day? Yeah. In your workplace, what kind of legacy are you living every day? And then in your community as well, what kind of legacy do you want to leave as well? So before I finish this, I also probably want to ask one person from the room to share, and maybe I can pick on Sharon, my vice president, to share what has been your highlight for this year that you like to share with other people, maybe in form of kind of a story. What has happened to you this year that you would like everyone to hear about through JCI? Sharon?
My highlight, a lot has happened this year. First of all, I was really happy to be part of the current committee that is led by Fash. It was really awesome working with you guys, organizing projects, events. It was a highlight. But the highlight was going to Zimbabwe for a MEC. It was really amazing being part of, the whole group, seeing how things are done, which I know that next year here in Rwanda, it's going to be massive because, we saw what happens there and we know we're going to maximize. So, that was the highlight. But overall, I had a great year. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Landry, I don't know, maybe we can give the space for one more person to share. Is that okay?
Yes, please. We can just move on swiftly with the Q&A before we close, because we have a few minutes left. So we can maybe have one or two questions, and then I think one will be enough, and then we can take group photo, maybe the closing remarks.
And I think we have Yusuf on the call as well. So Yusuf, maybe you want to say something as well. It would be great to hear from you.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm new here. That is my first session. Yeah. So I wanted to know more about JCI, reason why I've joined the session today.
Great. So for joining today, what are your thoughts? What is coming to your mind just hearing some of these things?
Yeah, I think that through the presentation that you've done, I've really learned more about your organization, and I want to join you and learn from you guys, because I know that there are many opportunities there for me to join you. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So Yusuf, I will probably say you should put your email and phone number on the chat. And our
Okay.
team will be able to follow up with you after this to work with you on how you can join, and of course to get you onboarded as well.
No problem.
All right, great. I don't know, Emmanuel, Chantal, do you want to say one or two things?
Yes, I have. First of all, I appreciate your contribution or your all things you have done, so you achieve more. So I learned more from you, and it's things growing. I'm still learning more from you. So I'm aspire to promote a positive change in a community. So I found that JCI is one path or channel that can help me to grow up in that kind of mindset to promote or to inspire young generations to have that kind of mindset. So in this coming year, I'm motivated to contribute in all activities, as well as I participate in wherever you need me. I believe I will be there. So that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Chantal, for sharing. Ma'am, any final remarks? We're kind of closing already.
Okay, thank you, Fash. I think on my side, I am just very grateful that I have been part of this organization and grateful for the 2023 year. And I am also congratulating you for making all of this happen. So kudos to you, because without you and the culture that you've brought to the team and everything, it won't be possible. So thank you, Fash. And also my other team members, such as Landry and Sharon. So kudos to you as well. And Happy New Year, everyone.
All right, great. So, well, as a way of closing, I'm just very grateful to all of you. Yeah, starting with the team, Ma'am, Landry, Sharon, and Joshua. Joshua kind of started with us on this team, and yeah, at some point, yeah, we had to do some replacement, but super, super, super grateful to everyone for all your support, for all your bringing your skills, bringing your A game to the organization from the very beginning till this final hand. You guys have been that team that really can drive things and make things happen. Thanks to JCI Rwanda, of course, for really supporting us as well in all of the things that we have done. Kudos to the National President Clementine in absentia for all the support for this year. We are really, really grateful for all of these supports. Thanks to all the supporters as well. Thanks to all the partners that we had this year to have worked together. Thanks to people that are not JCI members that at different point in time, they show up, they work with us, they make sure that all of these things happen as well. And of course, very, very important thanks to the members, the JCI members of JCI Mille Collines, all the people that joined in the middle of things, people that joined at the beginning, and people that joined recently, that we just recently onboarded. We are hoping that you're going to have a great next year. And we believe that, yes, a whole lot more can be done. The things that we have done, just like Ma'am said, we were not able to finish a couple of things. But at the same time, we believe that you guys would take some of those things and run with them. And of course, create your own initiatives as well and continue to drive things and make things very possible. So once again, just wanted to say thank you to everyone. And yes, Merry Christmas to people that celebrate and Happy New Year in advance as well. So I think we wanted to take a picture, Landry, right?
Yes, okay. It's time now to take a group photo. For those who who can maybe put on a video, that would be great. To make the picture look, more colorful. Yes, thanks, Valentine. Thanks, Yusuf. Thanks, who else is putting on video? Yes, Chantal, thank you. Who else?
Guys, come to the dance floor, eh? Chantal, come to the dance floor. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Oh, see Valentine. Yes, we are supposed to bring some drinks, guys. Where are your drinks? All right, thank you so much, everyone. Do take care and all the best.